What is up, guys? I am Artic XD, and this is another Gears of War 3 beta game for you guys. It is a public game, sadly, but I really just had to upload it to show you guys. Kind of in my last commentary, I said you need a team to pretty much win this game. And this game kind of proves why you need a team, or at least a big giant person to carry your team. Like I said, this is public. Right now, both of our teams have a bot, and I think at the end of the game ends up 5v5. I just want to, I kind of spoil it. I carry my team to victory. That's all I can say is I carry my team to victory. Probably the hardest I've ever carried in a game of Gears of War in my life. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to put this up to prove that you kind of need a team to win in Gears of War. And like I said, this is public. So like I said, it's always a little iffy on public matches. Not everybody is probably the best. I'm not sure what the difference. There's not really a difference between ranked and public, but I've noticed that there definitely is. Okay, so I did have a commentary for this video that I was going to post over the weekend, but I accidentally deleted it, sadly. And I wasn't home all weekend. I was out of state for just the weekend, go down to Indiana from Michigan. It's not that bad of a drive. And, well, I brought my laptop there, but I didn't bring a mic or anything, and I didn't plan on doing a commentary over at somebody else's house. That would have been really weird. So I am now redoing this commentary because I decided to clear my computer off on Saturday because I had like 1 gigabyte of space left on my computer. So I decided to clear off my desktop, which was like 80 gigs of stuff. And I ended up accidentally deleting my commentary. And I couldn't recover it through any program, and it wasn't worth the hassle to even bother. So I'm redoing it right now. And I kind of wanted to talk about the competitive portion of Gears of War and kind of like the psyche of being a Gears of War player as opposed to being a Call of Duty player. And so when you run into a Call of Duty game, you can join alone, join with a team, whatever. Your whole Usually, I want to say, because I don't want to get all the people that are campers upset. Usually in Call of Duty, you rush up, try and kill as many people as possible, die, come back, use a kill streak, and rinse and repeat. That's the average, I'd say, what most people want to do in a normal game of Call of Duty. In Gears of War, you can't do that. In Gears of War, you actually have to think of, if I run up this way, how many people am I going to run into that are just going to lancer me down and kill me? Or if I run up this way and if I jump on this wall for cover, is this guy going to mantle kick me and then kill me without even in a second thought? That's where I see a lot of the problems that I see on the beta so far. Is there's a lot of people that are bitching and moaning about bullshit and why they died. Oh, this is bullshit, I shouldn't have died, this is stupid. I see them most of the time because they're doing something stupid. They're running in the middle of a whole team, or they're trying to fight 2v1. I mean, it's completely possible to kill a whole team alone, or it's completely possible to kill 2v1, whatever it may be. But the odds are stacked against you. In a general game, if the other team is not a bunch of randoms, they're probably gonna kill you. Whether you are pro or not, numbers is 90% of the time gonna win you the game. Thus, people need to get in the mindset of thinking strategy over just running and gunning, because it's not the game that Gears of War is, and it never will be. I mean, in Gears 1 it was a little more run and gun. The shotgun was a lot. It's hard to explain. You would have to play it. I'm pretty sure everyone that plays it knows what I'm talking about. But in Gears 1 you could run in and shotgun the whole team, because that's why a lot of people liked it so much, because it was essentially Call of Duty third person, I guess you could say. But after Gears 2, Cliffy kind of went with the whole, I like the tactical. I mean, I completely see where he's coming from, the tactical shooter, and he's doing a good job of it. He's made, I honestly say, the only thing I find unbalanced is the Retro Lancer. It's too powerful up close. I mean, it shouldn't beat shotguns. I mean, it should be able to beat the sawed-off, but the Nashers, a lot of the times, can't handle a Retro Lancer, as I've said in previous commentaries. So, after thinking of that mindset, I mean, competitive play in Call of Duty is also, I guess, a lot like Gears of War. But I think in Call of Duty it's more camping than it is anything else. But Me, Loading God Mode, and a bunch of our friends used to have a competitive team in Gears of War 1. We got front page in game battles like maybe twice, maybe 3 times, I'm not 100% sure. Well, Gears of War is a completely different machine when it comes to game battles than it is public matches. In public matches, usually like I said, you run in and gun, try and get as many kills as possible. In competitive Gears of War, it's I don't know if you guys have ever played paintball before, but it's a lot like paintball. Whereas you're not gonna run in with a shotgun most of the time. Most of the time you're using your Lancer than you are anything else, or hammer burst, whatever you may be using. And it's usually just trying to outsmart your enemy team, whether it be getting behind them, getting a certain angle, or throwing a good grenade or something. And that's why I find Gears of War to be such a good competitive game, because it makes you think more. It's not a Twitch-based shooter such as Gears of War, or Gears of WoW. I wish I could. I'm not restarting this commentary, guys. Sorry, this is about the 5th time I've done it, so if I mess up, I'm sorry. So, I meant, it's not a Twitch-based shooter such as Call of Duty. For all of you who don't know what a Twitch-based shooter is, I hope you do. It's kind of like first to aim at the other person in front of you wins the fight. More so other than being tactical, or say like in Gears of War, strafing left and right to dodge bullets. In Call of Duty, it's like, if I see you and I shoot you first, I win. It's not like that in Gears of War. You can beat people that see you first. So, with that in mind, there's just so much teamwork that involves the competitive aspect of Gears of War. Whether it be, like I said, getting up behind an enemy, distracting with people. And it's probably the most fun I've ever had with competitive play on any game ever. I did not like competitive Call of Duty. That was not fun for me whatsoever. I didn't like the whole camping in the back, waiting for the other enemy to do something stupid and run into you and die. That is not what I like to do in competitive. But Gears of War is just a whole completely different machine, and I really hope I see a lot of frickin' people in competitive Gears of War 3 when it comes out, because I know I will be there, and I know me and Loading God Mode are starting up our old clan, which means hopefully we'll be running shit again like we did before. But we will see when that happens. Another problem I see is the Gears of War community. You probably hear this in every commentary that you've probably listened to about Gears of War in general. The Gears of War community is not very good. Everyone thinks that they're the best in the Gears of War community. Everyone. No one thinks that anyone is better than them. Anybody who's done YouTube videos for Gears of War generally think they're better than every other player out there. It's not like Call of Duty, how people are pretty nice and, like, say, I don't know who I can throw out there, like me. I know that, say, CNanners is 10 times better than me at Call of Duty. But I'm pretty good. I know what I'm doing. In Gears of War, there's somebody, I don't want to throw any names out there and cause any flack, but I'm not like I'm known or anything. But there's players that definitely think they're better than everybody else and don't deserve to lose to anybody lesser than them, especially in the YouTube community. And that's where Gears of War loses a lot of fans, is the community is just terrible most of the time. I'm not saying everybody is. There are a good handful of people that I know, and there's probably other people I don't know, that are really nice, I guess you could say, and they completely take Gears of War, I don't know if you want to say seriously, but they take it, I guess with a grain of salt, is that there are other people that are better than you, and you got to accept that. Because I remember watching montages back in the day in Gears of War 1, and it would be like the sickest montage I've ever seen, but it would be from some random guy that we've never heard of. And then everyone would be like, you're a random, you're not X name here, someone known for Gears of War. I don't want to use any names at all, but all you Gears of War people know, like, anybody that's known. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you people can, like, relate to this, is that there's just nobody. You don't want anybody to be better than you. You never really want to admit it. I can understand that completely, but it's just the Gears of War community has it so bad with that. It's really sad, and I really hate to watch like Gears of War videos when I know that, hey, this guy's gonna talk shit about this guy because he doesn't think he's any good at all. But it's really sad to see. I hope that with the new Call of Duty community coming into Gears of War, that it's changing that, and hopefully making the Gears of War community better. Which I really hope this Gears of War 3 is doing, because I think it really is successfully making the Gears of War bigger. because Gears of War 2 didn't do that. Because not even Gears of War or non-Gears of War player didn't even like Gears of War 2 because it was just they just did wrong stuff. We've already gone over the Gears of War 1 game, so I can see Gears of War. I'm saying Gears of War a lot. Oh my gosh, I can see this game definitely becoming bigger with the YouTube community and the competitive community for sure. Because I'm definitely going to be going to some competitive things such as MLG. So I'm about to end this game in no, I think I go down on this guy, but the game is about to end. Giggity, that was homo as hell. So game is over, guys. As you can see, you really need a team for this game. That's what I really want you guys to take from this, because I went 25-3 alone in a game. That's really sad. Like I said, guys, it is a public match, but thanks for watching, guys. See you later.